Hello, this is Mr. Warren making an orientation for language arts and specifically for the Edgenuity program that we use in it. I've been using third grade because third grade, fourth, fifth, and sixth, they all use Edgenuity. I'm going to go down to the current folder we're working in right now, which is quarter 4. And I'm also going to drop down to the week that we're currently in, which is week 13. And in week 13, we can see there's lots of assignments, but the one we're looking at right now is our Edgenuity. When I click on Edgenuity, the first time that you go on it, you should see it'll say Odyssey, and that you must change that to ACVCS. If you don't change it to ACVCS, what will happen is it'll say incorrect password, and you're putting the correct password in and your username, but it's really the school down here, and that's what's going on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and log in as a student. All right, I've logged in as a student, and usually when you open up the Edgenuity program, you're going to see two folders. One will say Language Arts, one will say Math. I'm going to go ahead and go into Language Arts. When that opens up, you'll see it says week 13. It might have a different week or several weeks. As you do each of the weeks, when they're completed, they will disappear. When you get to the week that you are working on, if you click on it, it's going to open up, and inside are the different assignments. When you're doing your assignments, you start from left to right, and as you're doing the assignments, it won't have a check mark, but when you complete it, it'll give you a check mark, and then the one that you're supposed to be working on will have this little symbol right here. When you get all done, just like I already mentioned, then the assignment will be done. And I'll show you kind of what can happen is when you're all done, there's a default setting that opens up all the folders in that particular subject. So I'm going to click on Math. This student has completed all of their assignments for math. And so if you look at these assignments, none of them say week. And if we go back and we take a look at the home page, when you click on Language Arts, you saw it said week here. But when we were in the math, you could see it didn't do that. So if you're working in your language arts and you see a whole bunch of folders like that means that you're all done for that week. I did want to talk just a little bit about when you're working in these. We've got these set up so that it gives you more than one chance to go through some of the material. So as you're working your way, if you get to this quiz, if you don't score high enough in the quiz, it's going to give you a chance to go back to that material, but it doesn't just give you the quiz. I usually set it up so it's going to take you back to this independent practice, because I think that if you get that independent practice just a little bit more, it's going to help you to do better. You need to score higher than 70% for it to move you on. Having said that, if you take that quiz 3 times, it's going to keep the highest score that you've got. And sometimes I'll adjust the amount of times you can take that quiz, but we always try to set it up so you have more than one opportunity when you take that quiz the first time. If you fail it, it's going to send you back, and you go, I've already seen this before. Well, it's just giving you another opportunity. One last thing I wanted to mention is that you can click on this over here. It's called Portfolio. I'm not going to do it right now because it would be showing you what this student's name is and what they've done for the week. But you could click on it and it will show you what you've done for the week. It has an option for that day, and it also has an option for the whole month. So if parents are watching this too, they could check and they could find out if you've been working on it, or if you've wondering, did I work on it today? That's one way to do it. But just remember that you'll have weekly assignments in language arts. And that's all I have for Edgenuity.